everybody, it's Terry here at the Robin's Nest by Terry, and tonight here on my session of Craft Around the Clock, I'm going to be painting some egg cartons that I purchased off Amazon, and I'm in the process of painting one for each of my grandkids. And then I did a different one that's more of a garden egg carton, but I'm having a lot of fun painting and coming up with different designs for them because, you know, we've all painted on so many of the same things, right? So let me find you here. And I've got the late night session, so I hope you guys are still awake. I know, I'm ready for bed myself. But I'm going to change you around. I'm going to put you on my other phone holder because we don't want to have to see all of these backwards, right? All right, because we can't change our phones anymore. So I'm going to bring you down here. Take you over here. And we're going to paint let me see if I can find us here so we know when Tracy shows up. All right, so these egg cartons are just regular egg cartons that you actually put eggs in. I've got the 12 size. They have them in different sizes. But what I'm going to do with mine is I will put Easter grass in here, and then I'm going to fill the plastic Easter eggs with different, you know, Easter candies. So I made one for my granddaughter Taylor. Then I've got one for my grandson Grayson, my grandson Porter. And then this is going to be my grandson, who's just a baby, Tatum. And tonight we're going to work on the one for Paisley, and Paisley's 12 years old. So my thoughts were, I went ahead and base coated these in because it's not a fun process watching base coating, right? So that way, if I have it all done up in white first, my colors will pop more because you're just painting on cardboard. Oh, and then look at this little guy. I painted one for a gardener. So I'm kind of thinking that these would be good for like Mother's Day or a gardener. So I painted it blue and I filled it with the moss. And you could take, you know, like wooden eggs, stain them, prim them up, or whatever, and that would be cute. I do plan on putting something on the lid, so if somebody wanted to keep them open, then I'm going to put something there. Probably one of my canvases. But totally cute. I got 4 orders on those. I got to do those. All right, so let's paint Paisley some Easter eggs in here. And then I'm just going to shade them a little bit, come back and add just some simple decorations because I'm going to try to get this done in my 45 minutes. And since it's a girl rabbit, I'm going to kind of make it fun. So I'm going to shade this rabbit with pink. And this ear here. Just kind of bring her to life. Oh, there's Tracy. So, hi Colleen. Hi Vicki. All right. I'm going to make the ears go to the back on this one. I haven't been doing a lot of Easter rabbits. I've been stuck on those brown brown rabbits here. More for spring that you can leave out anytime. But I thought that these would be cute. And then, of course, I don't want them to throw them away, so I'm going to have to find a place to store them for some reason after all the work I put into them. Ah, perfect. Let me see if I can get a nose in here since my brush is already pink. Shoot, I'm going to just take some of that off. I usually don't put cheeks on my bunnies, but we are this time. And then we've got, I've put out some different colors here so we can kind of make it fun. And have them overlapping a little bit. Get these Easter eggs done because I'm going to write her name or paint her name up there. And then on that pink one, I'm just going to shade it with a little bit of red. And blend that a little bit more. And then I've got a mint green over here, and then we'll have, yeah, let's do the mint green here. And then I'm going to shade it with a darker green. Now for a 12-year-old, I'm sure she's not going to be as thrilled with this. But if I put some money in some plastic eggs, then it'll be different, right? It's like once they get to that age, it's like no more jelly beans. It's all about the cash. Hey, Sandy. All right, then a blue one. Actually, that blue's kind of dark. I'm going to lighten it up with some white. I think I'll put her hands up on top of those eggs. I'm just glad Easter comes a little bit later this year. Because it's like I'm never prepared, but I've got a good start on these. So this one and then finish Tatum's and I will be all set. Hey, you know what? The only color I did not put out is my black. So let me grab some of that. And I believe I am the last one tonight. I'm going to think that I will get done with this early, but we will see. Okay, we need a small brush to do those eyes. Try to get those as close so they look the same size. I wonder, I'm gonna have to use a little bit wider brush to shade that with. At least you can't see my dirty water. I've been painting all night. It's bad. I've got my 6-year-old granddaughter staying with me while she's on spring break. And she was over here tonight painting because she wants a kids video, a YouTube channel. So we're making her a make-believe YouTube channel, and she's been making videos on all the things. And man, after 3 days, I totally forgot how much a child can talk. They can talk a lot. And what the heck do they eat? Because they don't eat nothing but SpaghettiOs. Okay, we got a nose. We got it going on. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Nancy. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, they all like, well, I'm not going to say all. Brittany's kids live here in town, so they're here all the time. They're kind of over the whole painting thing. But for the two that don't get to come as often, then it's newer. I don't want him to look like he's got lipstick. Take some of that out there. And just a little bit. Good mouth. Oops. I'm hoping my eyes are dry. Oops. Thing I tested, I picked up a little bit of black. I was painting my grandkids the other night, and one of the ladies who watched me paint it sent me a picture of one that she did, and it was the cutest chicken, and it said Crazy Chicken Lady. So now my daughter has chickens, and I want to make her one for Easter with a crazy looking chicken and have it say Crazy Chicken Lady. Okay, let's get a little brush in there because I'm not great at a marker. Just around. But you know what? I see some water on there, and that's going to make my black run. Now I want this to look like this muzzle in here, so probably won't see it a lot, but up close you'll be able to tell. Oops. Let's try to get some little eyelashes in there. Now I gotta get that black spot out of there. See if we can lift it up. I'll let that settle a moment. This little brush, it's like I kind of hold my breath when I'm trying to paint on it, paint with it. Okay, then I'll come back and shade my rabbit after I put his hands up there. But first off, we got to decorate some Easter eggs. So let's take some different size brushes. A little too wide. This one. So in order to get some of my colors to show up on some of these, they're going to have to be painted white first. And I don't need for them to be look at me saying I don't need them to be totally perfect, but then I'll go back and hit that with my green. All right, another brush. And I should probably put her name in there actually before I get any further. Otherwise, if I put polka dots on there, I'm going to run my hand in it. So let's shade around Mr. Rabbit. I sure hope her favorite color is still pink. I guess I should have asked, huh? Because otherwise, You get one that says, well, I wanted the pink one, I wanted the purple one. Been there, done that too many times. Oh, you know what? I kind of wanted some polka dots. Oh, man, I'm doing pretty darn good. 5 baby ducks. Aww. I love Easter too. I don't know why I haven't done more of it this year. I have just been stuck on those darn brown rabbits. I'm in love with brown rabbits this year. I like how they look springy and can stay out longer. I don't know what my deal is this year, but okay. So I do want just plain white polka dots. Oops. And I do this, I'm going to have to shade again over the tops of them, but do that later. Then I need a piece of tin foil. Put this right here so I can make one behind him as well. A little bit off, but well, that looks fun. I like that. All right, let's put her name on there. I'm going to use a slightly thicker brush. And Kathy, that was a 30/0 for that really thin, long brush. This is a number, I think it's a 3. No, it's a 4, I think. It's about off of there, so can't really tell. Actually, we don't have much room, so we are going to use this one. Color do I want to use? I think I'm in... Actually, I'm going to use the purple. I got purple out here for some reason. I think one of my eggs was going to be purple. Want them all different sizes. Actually, I'm going to make this one even longer. Okay, let's make that prettier now. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. We'll go in there with some white. And then, actually, I don't think she'll notice that I didn't totally go over all of shading those lines. All right, while that dries, I don't know if this is, I don't think this is a pink I used, but I'll scale that down a little bit. All right, then on the yellow one, I'm just going to go ahead and, actually, I want to do the blue one because I'm going to put like a little flower on here. Hi, Kathy. I know, I'm in love with these boxes too, but I'll be glad when all 12 of them are gone. Let's do a little kind of a daisy here. And I will be about out of them because that brown rabbit, by the time I fill those orders, I'm not going to have very many left. And I want to do a crazy chicken lady. Put the line in there. All right, and then I'm going to put on the green one. Green is going to have pink. Have to come in with some green and clean that up a little bit, but that's not showing up very well, so we're going to touch into some red, shade it so it's easier to see. And we'll just take our white on the other side. Oops, if I can get in there, it might be too wet. And then, oops, and on the red egg, or that was pink at one time, we're going to put the purple. Use a lilac color. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the darker purple across the bottom. Let that dry up. Well, I'm going to do the yellow one in dots, so I have to have a place to put my hands when I do the lettering, and I'm just going to go in here with the white. It doesn't have to show up a whole lot because I've got those dots back there. And I may go, actually, I may go back in with yellow. See how, oh, I do like the yellow. All right, some white on these stripes. This one's driving me crazy, this one right here. When I'm off camera, that's going to be green again. All right, let's see if I can get my hand in the right position to put some little X's on there. Oops, if I can get enough paint on my brush anyway. Boy, that noise of rubbing on that cardboard. Hi, Marcia. Thank you. Hi, Lori. I will paint the inside. I don't know. For my grandkids, I doubt if I paint my insides. On the ones that I sold, I did paint them. I even painted the bottoms, and those aren't easy to paint. Oh! I spray painted this one. That's why that is there. Forgot about that. So I think I spray painted the blue ones too, but on those green ones that I sold at my last sale, that was a different, oh, okay. We don't have to touch that egg here because her hand's going to be right over the top of it. Do I want another? I think I will. Yeah. Have to wait till that dries a moment. And go ahead and do my egg. So this yellow egg, since it's going to stand out the most, I'm going to just put, I might have to grab a different end of a brush. I do. I can then put different colored eggs on it. bit too much paint on that one. Let me ditch that brush. I should have a quiz. How many brushes does it take me to paint one item? Because I'm pretty sure the amount is a lot more than what it should be. So we're just going to mop that out there. Just going to make it wet. I'm going to hit that with my blow dryer, otherwise my next dots are going to run. Well, that's going. Let's try it this way. Still not crazy about letting me in here. So it must be too wet. We'll get it lined out. Oh, that green's not going to show up as well. I'm going to use a darker green. Perfect. Okay, you know, now comes this is the part I like the best, but it's kind of boring because I will want to line around everything. Gonna make it all stand out now. I gotta fix that hand somehow. I think I got the hand right. I have to come in with a little bit of white and clean that up right there. Well, now I only have Grayson's to finish, and the grandkids' Easter eggs will be done. So that one, I got to go in there and clean up that white on his hand. But otherwise, it's cute. I've got Grayson's to finish. I got Porter's done. I got Grayson's done. And I got Taylor's done. So actually hers and Oh, you know what? I need to put a bow in her hair. That's what she needs, doesn't she? All right, and then the one that, oops, the green one. I love the green one. This one, actually I need to go over it. This one was hard to paint with a brush, but the green one will be more, I want to come in here and I think I'm going to put one of my canvas prints in here and then some like primitive wood eggs. But I am a big fan of these brown rabbits this year more than the white rabbits. So, all right, ladies, I'm going to let you go because my granddaughter is waiting for me to come home and she's ready for bed. So, you guys all have a great evening and I'll see you soon. Bye. Maybe if my phone, oops.